Hey, Gospel Guitarist here, talking about the Carvin Quad X retubing that I've done. With the tubes that I've ordered are an assortment of tongue saw, reissue, new old stock tubes, and the same with the Mullards, new old stock reissues. They're all 12AX7 tubes. And so just to go over what you're looking at here. In V1 I have a tongue saw. In V2 and channel 1 channel 1 and 2 share the tongue saw in V1, and channel 3 uses a Mullard in V2 followed by a tongue saw in V3 and V4, and channel 4 is using a Mullard in V5, 6, 7, and 8, and then I have another tongue saw in V9. And to describe the tones, I would say that the clean tones, which are utilizing V1 for channel 1 and 2, are almost a Fendery type of clean. Carvin has their own clean, and in my mind I kind of think of it as a tube driven Roland JC120. It might sound funny, but it has a warmer quality to it than a Fender does, but it's got that nice chimey clean tone as well, like a Fender Deluxe or a Fender Reverb. So Carvin has their own thing going, and they're great sounding amps, especially like their Bel Air series. And this amp tubed with the tongue saw sounds very, very good. I'm really happy with it. It's got nice chimey cleans. The Mullards I go with for the distortion channels on my amps, and I've done it with my Digitech GSP 2101. I had Mullards in that, and I had the same result. You get a really nice, thick, even three-dimensional type of distortion coming out of your amp. So I don't like them as much in V1, which I did do at first, but it's my understanding that the Mullards are pretty evenly EQ'd, pretty flat on the EQ side of things, and so they give it, to me, to my ear, they give a nicer, a smoother, more controllable distortion tone. And you can do the EQing with your EQ, okay? And the tube just distorts everything fairly even from the lows to the highs. And so that's why I loaded up V5 through 8 with them. The only reason V9 doesn't have one is because the tongue saws give a little bit more crispness to the distortion. So my channel 3 is a mix of the Mullard with 2 tongue saws, which gives me a nice classic rock tone, but I can also hit the boost button and really run it into a heavier, almost my channel 4 distortion. When I go to channel 4, utilizing all these 5 tubes over here, it's a real heavy, thick 3D sound, but it's got a shimmer to it as well. So it's really full-bodied, if you would, if you want to use your hair shampoo terminology. Lots of body in the Mullards, and brightness and fluff in the tongue saws. So anyway, that's how I have tubed my Carvin Quad X after placing these tubes in different positions. This is what I think sounds best. And of course, this won't stop me from ordering a couple of electro harmonics later and seeing what they do for channel 3. Channel 3 is the hardest one to get to sound good without the boost button. It sounds pretty good though right now. And the tongue saws are hot and the Mullards are hot, so I don't know if I can get this thing any hotter. So anyway, on to, I'm going to pack this thing back up and then I will do audio demos. Stay tuned.